like, it's not that I have to wash clothes, I get to wash clothes. Because if you think about it,
Yeah.
you have a washer and dryer, your children have clothes. Your children are alive. That's why you're washing the clothes. So if you totally shift your mindset, like, oh, I've got this whole house to clean, but did you hear what I just said? I have a house.
Mollie and Mitzi and Mollie. One thing she's smart and one thing she's funny.
Which one is which? You'll never know. Let's just listen to the show. Let's just listen to the show.
Hey, y'all. I'm Mitzi.
I'm Mollie.
Episode
25.
Hey, what was that? SpongeBob was like, what's better than 24? And he goes, 25.
25. And what's better than 25?
I guess 26.
What's better than 26?
They don't want to hear it go.
No.
But 25.
Okay. Yeah. And then we got this one. And, well, when we get to 30, we're going to take a little break. But until then, we're still going to have some stuff to say.
Well, yeah. Yeah, of course.
So, tonight, hang out with us. Let's first start out with our well shoot moment of the day, today.
It happened today.
Happened today.
Well, you want me to start explaining some things? So I was visiting her school today. She didn't know that I was on campus. So I thought, well, I'm going to surprise her. I'm going to walk in her room. I'm got to come up with some kind of story. And, of course, I'm not good with planning it. So it was like last minute. So I knocked on the door and I walked in and I said, Miss Hetrick, I'm here because you have a rabid raccoon in your house.
I was like, you're at our school.
And I had my name tag on, so I had turned it around, and the little cover of my name tag had butterflies on it. I said, I'm the pest control of the butterflies. And she said,
I was like, okay. And I was trying to go along with the raccoon story, but we were taking this really important practice test. But luckily, I was working on one student getting logged in, so that we had not actually started.
So as soon as she said that,
I was like, after the we take the practice, and she was like,
oh, well, supposed to say that.
Oh, I can't say that. Beep that out. Anyway,
so when she said that, I was like, well, shoot.
she just
I just walked out and didn't say bye or anything. Just like, I didn't mean to. I didn't even know.
You didn't know, and it was fine.
I was just going to surprise you.
I wouldn't have cared.
I could have come up with a better story. What would have been a better story?
I don't know.
You had a
I did have a possum.
You did have a possum in your kitchen one time. No, bathroom cabinet at y'all's old house.
Sure did. And he was out of town. And I had to battle that thing by myself. I got up to use the restroom, and I looked to my left, and that dude was on the plunger. He's hanging there.
Oh,
like wrapped on it.
So what did you do?
I called the neighbors.
No. Oh, you called me first.
Well, you weren't there.
I know. And you act like I could do something about it.
Well, I just needed your moral support.
What'd I do? Oh my gosh, Christian.
But you know, opossums so ugly. They
hissed
are.
at me.
They're ugly, but they're very. I mean, we need them. They're they're important because they have to take care of stuff.
It stayed with me for about a week. A parent actually brought me a trap, and we ended up getting it trapped. Well, actually, my neighbor came over. He picked it up by its tail, put it in the trap, and took it to the woods. He didn't kill it.
Did it play dead?
I don't know what it did. I was just ready for it to get out of the house.
They do. They'll play dead. They'll just like roll over.
I was ready for it to go.
Well, I could have used possum, I guess, but I thought...
No, it was fine.
Raccoon. But, you know, raccoons are so cute, but they're mean.
It was just a practice test. We were just practicing, and it was a good time.
I didn't know.
No, she had no idea.
And I got really hot.
And then
I got really hot, and I started sweating. And I was like, oh, no. I just ruined something.
They were all like, what raccoon? It's in your house? And I was like, it was a joke.
They probably believed that I was like somebody.
They believe everything.
Because we used to tell them all kinds of stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, we'd say with sisters. I mean, what would get me is like you would go out somewhere, and you'd be out like at Walmart or whatever, and we'd see one of our kids, and the first thing they'll say, "Where's Miss Hetrick?"
Yeah,
and I'm like, "Well, I'm sure she's with her family." She doesn't just hang out with me at Walmart all the time, which, I mean, you know, we are together a lot, but it was always like, "Where's Miss Hedrick?" Like,
Well,
like we were attached.
Let me check my Life 360. I have her location.
She's in the car waiting on me.
Yeah, and we get called each other's names and don't even, or didn't even, like I just answered to Miss Brooks.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay. But now they think another teacher there, the 5th grade teacher, is that we're sisters.
Oh, good.
They call us each other.
Yeah, well, that's good.
But that's okay. We just
funny.
tell them whatever.
I had one today that she asked me, I think she was like in 4th grade, and she asked me how old I was. And so I just said, well, how old do you think I am? She's like, I don't know, maybe like 28 or 32. And I said, you're, I am. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So sweet. She didn't know.
Well, we're just kind of wanting to chit chat a little bit. This is going to be a short and sweet episode. Nothing real sappy or anything, but kind of talking about shifting of the mindset. I feel like right about now, people are getting burned out of work and
well, we have a fall break coming up, and I think we all, teachers look forward to that fall break because you do get a little bit, you get burned out a little bit. You need a little bit of a break.
Yeah, and it's like it's time, and then people, just at any job, they're just fall's coming around. Football season's here. I don't know. Everybody's just ready for a break, and we tend to get in some negative mindsets sometimes, and I feel like most people do, but I want to talk about just ways we could change everything into gratitude. Like, it's not that I have to wash clothes, I get to wash clothes. Because if you think about it,
yeah,
you have a washer and dryer, your children have clothes. Your children are alive. That's why you're washing the clothes. So if you totally shift your mindset, like, oh, I've got this whole house to clean, but did you hear what I just said? I have a house, and so I feel like if we just shift everything to gratitude, that will help us.
Right.
Not be so bogged down, especially as moms that feel like they're overworked, running here, running there, keeping up with this, keeping up with that, especially when your kids are younger and don't drive. And just to get that in that mindset, if something happened to my kid, I would be wishing I was taking them to practice.
I think a lot of times as a young mom, some of the smaller things we worried about. Like, we worried that, I felt like I brushed my kids through milestones just to get them going, and as a young mom, and then like older, because I'm an older mom now, we cherish that a little bit longer and grateful of those dirty shoes that are sitting at the door. Sometimes I don't really say that a whole lot, but then something happens and it like hits me, and I'm like, oh, I've got shoes at the door.
A child that had those
that
shoes
mom
on.
does not, and that's some of the stuff that I think you really start to reevaluate.
Even little things like, I got to unload the dishwasher. Well, you know what? You've got dishes, and that means you had something to eat on those.
You're
plates.
right.
So if everything can turn into gratitude, and it's hard, it is an intentional shift. You have to intentionally do that. I feel like we can make it through our day a little better. I looked up a couple of things in scripture. We have actually been talking about this a little bit at church, just anxiety and that kind of thing, and some ways to combat, like when your thoughts just take over, like your human thoughts, not your godly thoughts, and it's mostly negative,
Oh yeah.
Just some things to do to combat that. And it was one day last week at school. I don't even remember what the situation was, but I was very anxious when the kids left for PE about something. I don't even remember what it was. Like, overly anxious. And I was like, I've got to get myself together. So I started Googling Bible verses for anxiety. And this is the one that I kept repeating out loud over and over. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. And I just kept saying that over and over. And it calmed me down. I mean, because that's the truth.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the only truth. I was like, this is... So I just kept saying it. And finally, I was just like... And then I did all these breathing strategies we talked about, and I got calmed down pretty good. And I'm not saying that works every time. I'm just saying we have to shift it.
Right.
Or else we're going to be one of those negative social media posters that... Bleh,
Yeah.
all negative things.
Yeah. And, you've been mad at someone or something or whatever, or maybe a social media post that you know makes you angry, and you're like, okay, delete that comment, delete that comment. Reading the Bible or praying, those things can release that anger. It does for me. Like, I start trying to put things in perspective. Like, maybe that person just had a bad day. Maybe that person, their life's just not, their life is not like mine. And I always think of if we were all dealt the same hand of cards, would we play them the same way? That person may not be able, their hand's different from mine, and they're not playing it the way I might play it the same way they play it. But I think a lot of times we have to put ourselves in their position and go into the Lord, and I think He tells us that, like, they're my child too. And I love them too. Like, put yourself in their shoes.
Yes.
And I've made mistakes too. So,
and that just helps. It helps relieve pressure off of you, when you do those things. It makes you feel better, about the situation or whatever. But oddly enough, the next,
that may be my phone. I'm sorry.
My thing. Sunday at church, that's one of the verses we had to turn to, that one.
Oh, it was? Oh, awesome.
And I was like, wow. And I kind of gave my example of being so very anxious and literally had to say that scripture over and over to talk myself back down. Because, I do have anxiety, and that's what I have to do to combat. Because, you can read, you can talk to people, you can do all the things. You can get the self-help books. I can talk to Christian, but there's only one truth. One.
Right.
And if that is that is the truth, and I say it over and over, He'll grant it to me. And it transcends all understanding. So, no, we don't understand it. We don't understand the peace that we get. I don't understand how that happened, but it did.
Right.
It did. So, and I don't feel like you can be a unhappy person if you are constantly thinking about what you're grateful for.
True.
I really don't. I just think when something bad happens, tell 10 things that are good that's going on. So-and-so sick. Well, so-and-so got a promotion. Just put in things to be thankful for. Attitude of gratitude.
Right.
That's today's summary.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Shift your mindset. I feel like everybody's just kind of bogged down lately.
And we are. Life is busy, and if you have the news and those, I had to step away from some of that stuff. And I know you've taken a break from social media to a certain extent for some things, and that's good. You need to. I think we need to, for our own peace of mind, and to get back to that relationship with God, and because some of those things clog and cloud our minds so that we're not thinking about our relationship with God.
It makes me think bad things sometimes, and I don't want. If I had never seen that, I wouldn't think those bad things, so I just don't look at it. So I just hid the app, and if I have something to sell, I'm gonna post that.
You need to sell some things, make some money.
Yes, but I will not scroll through or whatever, because it can.
Well, I find
shift
myself
your
just
mindset.
scrolling through and then reading things, and then might get aggravated that somebody posted something about this or that, and then I just quit looking at it.
And then we get. Even when it comes to kids' sporting events or whatever, we get mad at stuff or how they're playing or the ref or whatever. And then if you can shift yourself intentionally back to my kid is playing a sport,
You're right.
you can somehow get out of that angry mindset. It's hard.
I need to do that, especially when basketball.
They're playing.
I'm not going to yell at that ref. God loves that ref too.
He's a human.
He's a human.
People think they're like not humans. Like they can say whatever they want to a ref.
I think we've talked about this before, like people talking to refs, the bad things they say to them.
Why do they think they can say those things?
I don't know.
My dad is an umpire, and I would hate to hear somebody be like,
I know. I've probably said some bad things. I know.
no, not just awful. I mean, but some
Not
people
bad.
are
But
like,
like I might say you can't. You didn't say that, or how could you say that?
Yeah.
Or you're blind, can't say anything. I don't know.
and I do
Mean
get tickled at a lot of stuff, but I guess they're used to it. The refs. Anyhow, today was short and sweet. Mm-hmm. Do you have any more well shoots or anything?
I don't think so. I don't think I've had any lately. I can't remember. I mean, Halloween's coming up.
Yeah.
And we like decorations for Halloween stuff. So
Well, shoot. Inflatables. They're nice. Also, we've got some haunted house coming up at our school that we're going to work in.
Yes.
And it's fun. It's Halloween, inflatables.
And
Well, shoot.
yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. The last time we had that haunted house, the best part of being in that room with Christian and Matt was just every time we had a group come through, they changed what they were going to do.
I know, and it's entertaining.
And so I was just waiting. Like I thought, okay, they're going to do something different this time. And it was fun.
And you're going to need that mask because you're probably going to be laughing.
Yes.
So that'll probably be better.
Yes.
Instead of the makeup.
Because yeah, that makeup, yeah,
So you might need
it's
a
hard to
mask.
take it off once you put makeup on.
So our Underwood kids said, listen, I know we have some. Come to that haunted house. Get scared.
You're going to get scared.
Well, I don't really have much else to say. I just thought it was good to talk about mindset because we're all sometimes getting the bad one and just be grateful.
Yeah.
Shift
also-
it. And I'm saying it like it's easy.
No, it's not easy.
It's very intentional.
I mean,
very.
it's just like every morning, we've been teaching a long time. Sometimes it is hard to get up and get to that school. And when I walk in that room, before my kids come in there, my mind is already like we're gonna have a good day. And as soon as they come in, good morning. I'm just talking to them, because I'm thinking I may be the only nice person they see today. And I have to have that mindset. I mean, I'm not in a great mood. Don't get me wrong. I'm dealing with my foot right now. My heel's bothering me. And then my left heel's been bothering me. So I've been favoring it and using my right leg. And now my right knee's bothering me.
I mean, I was sick 2 days ago, just like couldn't talk, didn't have a voice, coughing. And I just kept on going,
We just keep
smiling.
trucking. Smiling.
They were like, "You're going to the doctor?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to have to go get a shot and come back." They were like, "But you were fine yesterday." I was like, "Well, there's always a day before you get sick." I mean,
I know.
and then it just kind of happens. Anyway.
Well, when I was like, "Did you hurt yourself?" I was like, "Yeah, I think I broke my hip." And they start laughing. They're like, "Miss Brooks." I was like, "Yeah, well."
Well, okay.
We're not
I mean,
exciting tonight, are we?
We're not exciting, but we just wanted to talk about gratitude. I'm thankful.
I am thankful. I'm thankful we're able to sit here and talk about whatever we want to.
In a room that's cooled.
And this is a free country. We can talk about it.
And two nice looking guys to watch us.
That's what I was about to say.
Yep.
Two husbands that are just tremendous.
One of them that don't even know we're saying it.
No.
Be really grateful for us
We are grateful
We
for
are.
y'all.
because we're grateful for y'all.
Well, we appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Matt had a great day today. He singing a song for a coworker.
Happy birthday to our secretary, and Matt made her day by singing a good song.
He did. It was great. That's why I was at the school, because I was going to go and watch, Matt and celebrate this lady's birthday. And it was really good. It was a good day. I think she had a good surprise. She didn't want to come down there, but I think she had a good surprise.
No, she didn't want to come down there.
No, she's like, I'm not walking down there to the gym. And we don't have much. What's wrong with us?
I don't know.
Tired and hungry.
We are very hungry.
Well, I'm not.
I
ate. Look, I got home and cooked some chili. Look, that crispy air outside makes me want to cook chili,
I like chili all
taco
the
soup, all that stuff, because it's like we get to eat it. And it's something I can cook quick,
easy,
and we can eat it tomorrow.
easy cleanup. Soup is better the next day usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So if y'all got any inflatables, just let us know.
We like those. Mm-hmm. She does. Anyway.
Well,
We appreciate everybody that's subscribed.
Yes, thank you.
yes.
And
We still need more, like 6, 7.
1,000 million.
What if we got 1 million? What would we do? We would have a big giveaway.
Yeah, we would.
I'd give some stuff away.
We're nice.
We are nice. You're right. We are nice. We're very nice. We're fun.
Subscribe if you can.
Don't if you can't, but do it.
Just do. Please.
And as always, well,
Shoot.